Hello and welcome to Shri Academy online teaching classes. Today I am going to continue lesson 4, the prodigal son. In the previous video I have already given you the word meaning of difficult words. Today I am going to explain you the lesson of the story. Lesson 4, the prodigal son. Prodigal means wastefully. So it is a story of a son who wastes his money and time. And parables are the spiritual lesson or stories which give us the moral in our lives. So let's read the heartwarming story which gives the message of love and forgiveness. Let's read the paragraph first. A rich farmer has two sons who worked with him on his farm. One day, the younger son said to his father, "When you die, half of everything you own will be mine. Give it to me now so that I can go off and have a good time." It means that there was a rich farmer who had two sons and their occupation is farming. One day the younger son, means the small son, said to his father that in future when you will die, all the properties you have will be divided into both of us, means both the brothers. So whatever money I will get in futures, that I want now. So give me so that I can go any other place and have a new life. The next paragraph is, a father loved his son and did not like to see either of them unhappy. So he counted his money and gave half of it to his younger son. It means that the father loved both the sons. So without any argument, he gave the money, half of the money to his son because he wanted to see his son happy. Next line is, a few days later, the son packed his belongings and bags of gold. Mounting his horse, he waved goodbye to his father and brother and set off. It means that after getting the money, the younger son packed his bag and belonging, means whatever property and money he got, and bags of gold also. He took a horse and mounting it, means moving ahead. He said goodbye to his father and brother and moved on. Next line is, after traveling for many months, he reached a foreign country, deciding to stay there for a while. He spent some of his money on a large and splendid house. He spent his gold on clothes for himself and on presents for his new friend who seems to like him. He thought that gift would make them like him even more. It means that after traveling for many months, the younger son reached to a foreign country. He liked that place and he decided to stay there. So he spent some gold coins to purchase a new house and some new clothes also. And he find some friends. So he purchased some present for them because he thought that if he would give some present and gifts, that friends will like him more. The next paragraph is, he invited all his new friends to his house for feast, which sometimes went on all night. There are always lots of good food, music and dancing. It means that after purchasing the new house and making the new friends, he always throw a party in his house to celebrate his happiness, and sometimes the parties goes on all over the night, and there was lots of good food, music, dancing and everything. Next paragraph is, spending so freely his gold was soon over. In less than 2 years he had to go to moneylenders for more gold. Soon he had to sell off his house to pay his debts. He had no money and nowhere to live. He asked his friend for help, but they just laughed and called him a fool. It means he was spending his money so freely, means wasting his money without thinking of future. Soon the gold was over and less than 2 years. So he went to the money lender, means the person who lent the money but to pay all the loans, he had to sell his house. Now he had no money, no house to live. He asked help from his friend, but they refused him and laughed for his foolishness of wasting money on parties and purchasing gifts, etc. The next line is unhappy and alone. He tried to earn money to buy food, but there was a drought in the country and it had not rained for months. The crops were burnt by the sun and the people were starving. It means now he was unhappy and alone because nobody wanted to help him. So he thought to earn money to buy food, but there was a drought in the country. That means the shortage of water in the country because it has not rained from the month, and the crop were all burned due to the heat of the sun, and the people were starving, means dying from the hunger. Next paragraph, he searched everywhere for work. At last a farmer gave him the job of looking after his herd of sheep. The only wage the farmer paid him was a small plate of food every day. Sometimes he was so hungry that he ate the sheep's food to satisfy his hunger. It means he tried to find the job, but he did not get the job. At last a farmer gave him the job of looking after the herd of sheep, means the large group of sheep, but in return he gave him a small plate of food every day, which is not sufficient for him. So sometimes he eat the food of sheep also to satisfy his hunger. Next line is one day when he was lying on the hard ground, he thought of his home and his father who loved him. He remembered that his father's servant lived in comfortable houses and had plenty to eat. It means that one day when he was lying on the ground, he thought about his home and his father, and he remembered that in his home also the servant who was working will live in a comfortable house, and his father gave him lots of food to eat. How many of my father's servants have more than they need? He said to himself, while here I am dying of hunger, I will go back to my father and say, Father, I am no longer worthy to be called your son. It means that when he thought about his father and the way he keeps his servant, he decided that why I am dying with the hunger here, I will go back to my home, to my father, and say sorry to him and say that he is no more deserved to be called his son. Next paragraph is, let me come home and be treated as one of your servants. The young man stood up and set off for home. It was very different journey from the one he had made 2 years before. It means that he decided to say sorry to his father, and also to say that don't treat him like as a son but as a servant, but allow him to come home. Then he made his plan to go to his home back, but it was a different journey what he made 2 years ago. Next paragraph is, although he was dirty, barefoot and ragged, his father recognized him from a long way off. Overjoyed, the old man ran to meet his son. Father, cried the young man, please forgive me. The old man threw his arm around his son and kissed him. Then he said to a servant, fetch my best robe for him, bring shoes for his feet and drink for his finger. It means after a long journey, the boy reached his home. He was very dirty, shoeless, wearing old and torn clothes, but his father recognized his son and ran with the happiness to meet him. The young man said sorry to his father. The old man hugged his friend and kissed him and told his servant to bring new clothes, shoes for his feet and the ring for his finger. The next line is, to another servant he said, we must hold a feast to celebrate this great day, for my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and had been found. Invite my all friends and neighbors so that they may share my joy. It means that the old man said to another servant, we must have to organize a party to celebrate this great day, because the son who was dead 2 years ago was alive and so all the friends and neighbors must be invited to celebrate the joy. Next line is that evening the elder son who has been working in the field came home. He asked a servant why music and songs were heard from the house. When he heard that his father was celebrating his younger brother's return, he was very upset. He told the servant to ask his father to come out to him. It means the elder son of the old man who was working in the field came home. He heard the sound of music and song, so he called the servant and asked about it. Then he said that your younger brother had came and your father is celebrating his return. After listening that, the young elder brother became very sad, and he said the servant to call his father out. His father came at once and greeted his sons joyfully. Your brother has came home, he said. Come and join the feast. The elder son replied angrily. Why should I, father? I have worked faithfully for you, but you have never given me even a young goat so that I could invite my friend for a meal. Yet the moment my brother came home after wasting your money and making a fool of himself, you invite everyone to the feast. No, I will not come in. The father felt deeply sorry. He understood why his elder son was so bitter and jealous. It means that when elder son called his father, he came outside immediately and he said that your younger brother has came home, so come and enjoy the party. But elder son was very angry with his father and he said that I always work honestly with you, but you never gave me a young goat so that I can invite my friend for the dinner. But when my brother came after wasting all his money, you are celebrating and having a party. The father understood why his son was hurt and showing jealousy. The next paragraph is my son, he said gently, you're always with me and have always loved you. But please try to understand how I feel today. You are a good son, and I have no reason to fear losing you, as I did in the case of my younger son. He was lost and has been found. I have got a son back, and you a brother. Forgive him his fullness and welcome him back. The elder brother understood the wisdom of his father's word. Both father and son embarrassed each other and went into the house to rejoice. It means his father said, my son, you are my good son, and I always love you, and there is no reason to fear losing you. But your younger brother lost his way, means he is not able to differentiate between good and bad and about life. But today he came back after a struggle. So be a kind person and forgive him. The elder son understood the feeling of his father, and they went to the party and have great joy.